So, folks, for people that aren't here, and then also if I'm not able to be here today, so for example, fifth period, I'm going to go ahead and give you a few instructions on how to do this lab. So, uh, there are 8 stations in the lab in room 242. Each lab bench is marked with a number, and then the materials that you need to do each one of these are at that lab bench. Here's what I'm going to be looking for. When this gets submitted, I'm going to know exactly how many decimal places you should have for each one of the measurements that you make in any of these. I'm going to check to make sure that you have the correct number of decimal places. So, for example, the first thing you should do when you get to station 1 is you're going to look at those thermometers. You're going to determine what the smallest division is on those thermometers. And then from there, you're going to realize I have to estimate one past that. So, for example, if each line represents a degree Celsius, then you're going to have to estimate to the 10th of a degree Celsius. We've talked about this on the rulers, right? We practiced this in class. They're accurate to a 10th of a centimeter, which means that your answers need to be rounded to estimated and include 100th of a centimeter. As you're moving through and you're looking at milliliters and volume, things of that nature, as mass, all of those things, always look at the smallest division. What does that smallest line represent? And then realize, okay, if that's a 10th or if that's 100th, I can estimate one past that. There are a number of chances here for you to also go through and make calculations. Remember to use your rules in terms of decimal places and sig figs when you're making your calculations. Addition and subtraction, right? You're looking at decimal places. Multiplication and division, you're looking at the fewest number of significant figures. So in any of the calculations that you get, I'm going to be looking at, do your answers match what your original measurements had in terms of decimal places and significant figures? So I'm going to assume that you measured correctly. I'm just going to be looking to see that you had the right number of digits in each one of those measurements. So good luck with everything. See ya later.